The next frontier of AI security isn't coming from Silicon Valley or a secret lab in China, it's emerging from the ancient linguistic patterns of Finnish. And what's even more surprising, it's working better than anyone expected. How did researchers even make this connection between an old Nordic language and cutting-edge AI security?
Well, it all comes down to how Finnish naturally compresses information. You see, it's what linguists call an agglutinative language, meaning it can pack what would be an entire English sentence into just one word. It's like nature's own data compression algorithm.
So you're telling me this natural compression somehow translates to better AI security? That seems like quite a leap.
Here's where quantum computing enters the picture, and this is really exciting. The system uses between 8 and 12 qubits to encode different morphological features of Finnish. Each qubit exists in multiple states simultaneously, perfectly mirroring how Finnish words carry multiple layers of meaning.
And they're actually implementing this in real-world applications?
Exactly. They're using Amazon Bracket with something called Penny Lane and their SV1 simulator. The results are incredible. They're achieving anomaly detection rates with ROC AUC values between 0.75 and 0.85. For context, that's remarkably high for such a complex system.
Well, that sounds impressive, but what does it mean in practical terms?
Think of it like having an ultra-sensitive linguistic lie detector. The system uses quantum kernel estimation to spot patterns that traditional security systems would completely miss. It's like teaching a computer to understand the subtle nuances of language at a quantum level.
You know what I'm wondering? Could this work with other languages too?
That's one of the most exciting possibilities. Languages like Turkish, Hungarian, and Korean share similar agglutinative features. We're potentially looking at the birth of an entirely new field, quantum linguistic security, and each language could bring its own unique characteristics to enhance these security measures.
The computational requirements must be enormous though, right?
Well, here's the surprising part. The quantum approach actually makes it more efficient than traditional computing methods because it can process multiple linguistic states simultaneously. It's like having a supercomputer that naturally speaks these complex languages.
So what kinds of threats can this system actually detect?
Everything from sophisticated AI-generated fake news to subtle manipulations in code patterns. But what's particularly impressive is how it can identify threats that traditional security systems might miss because they don't understand these deeper linguistic structures.
That really changes the game for AI security, doesn't it?
Oh, it completely transforms our approach. Instead of playing catch up with threats, we're developing systems that can anticipate and adapt to new challenges. The combination of quantum computing and linguistic analysis creates a security framework that's both powerful and flexible.
Looking ahead, where do you see this technology going?
Well, the implications are mind boggling. We're looking at AI systems that won't just be intelligent, they'll have a quantum level understanding of language structure. This could revolutionize everything from cybersecurity to machine translation. Imagine having AI systems that can detect threats not just based on what's being said, but on the subtle patterns of how it's being said.
That's fascinating how they're essentially creating a new language of security through this process.
You know what's really interesting? This combines ancient linguistic wisdom with cutting edge quantum computing. The Finnish language evolved over thousands of years to be incredibly efficient at conveying information, and now we're harnessing that efficiency for modern security purposes.
So what's the next step for this technology?
Well, right now they're keeping everything under strict control with demonstrations only available under confidentiality agreements. But the potential is enormous. We could be looking at a future where AI security is built on the foundation of linguistic patterns that have evolved over millennia.
Sounds like we're witnessing the beginning of something revolutionary.
Exactly. And here's what I find most exciting. We're just scratching the surface. As quantum computing continues to evolve and we understand more about linguistic patterns, this could become the standard way we secure all our digital communications. It's like we're building a bridge between the wisdom of ancient languages and the future of technology.